Hey everyone, my name is Edgar Garcia, and this is my pitch, The Oddity, an ensemble comedy series about three misfit roommates living in an apartment in the heart of the San Fernando Valley, trying to navigate adulthood, which always leads to a bizarre, surreal, unpredictable adventures. Nothing is what it seems to be, where normality doesn't exist, but whimsical bizarreness is the norm. Now let's get to the pilot synopsis. On a boring day at the apartment, Anthony decides to go to an event to compete in Just Dance competition. When an old man defeats him with his sick ass moves, Anthony, a sore loser, asks for a rematch, trains hard at his apartment. After defeating the old man blows up into pieces. Meanwhile, Sophie helps Max with his fear of talking to a woman as they embark in a journey to the mall to pick up some girls, but ultimately fails. Now to the characters. Anthony Ramirez is a 22-year-old college student who is an eccentric goofball with little to no serious bone in his body, unless it is an obsession where he will focus heavily on it. He has some undiagnosed ADHD. He's a valley boy who lived there for the rest of his life and knows the in and out of it. He doesn't have a concrete job as he just does whatever. Max Hughes is a 23-year-old IT worker who is an awkward, fearful nerd who hates confrontation and is too afraid to step out of his comfort zone. He grew up in the San Diego where his parents sheltered him too much. He feels alone and hides his true emotions with distractions, like playing video games and so on. Up next, Sophie Breen. She is a 22-year-old college student who is an ambitious, cunning, strong-willed woman. Her academic grades might be high with a nice intern job, but her romantic social relationship is on the rocks. She continues to move forward and pushes her feelings down, when in reality, she just needs to sit still and let her feelings simmer for her to officially move on. These are the characters for the series. The theme for the series is found family. Through being isolated and outcast, they formed an unlikely bond with each other where they will always be there for each other and help no matter what. The style and tone that I chose for this series is a vibrant, warm tone because I want the viewer to experience a fantasy whimsy show. The story that I'm trying to tell is that it is okay to be a silly goose in a serious world. Having fun and having a big imagination goes a long way when dealing with real life problems. I want this show to be an escape from real life. I feel like I'll be the perfect person to tell this story because I'm not a very serious person. I joke around way too much, per se. And that is why that makes me the perfect person to tell a story. I know how to make fun of myself. Yeah. Period. Alrighty, let's get to the next episodes, shall we? Episode 102, the tiramisu murder. The gang is having a dinner party when Anthony's tiramisu is found splat on the floor. He goes on a full detective spree, investigating his roommates and the guest, until the dessert devil comes to take away Anthony's soul. But a baking contest occurs to save his soul. Episode 103, Dungeons and Dragons. Max invites Sophia and Anthony to play D&D with him and some of his D&D friends. Gary was invited, who is a total asshole and belittles Max throughout the game. Max needs to confront him, but with the help of Anthony and Sophie, they get it done. This episode will have lots of costumes and we'll be using the LED wall and special effects as well. Episode 104, The Death of the McBurger Collab. Anthony's watching TV when a commercial for a new McDonald's collab burger comes out and it entices Anthony to go and get it. But everything goes sideways when he has to walk to McDonald's instead. He has to deal with the loneliness of his life and if he's making the right choices in life. Meanwhile, Max and Sophia decide to stay in and watch Twilight. Also, this episode will have a musical number. Let's go! Let's go! Sheesh! Thank you for your time. This has been my pitch, The Oddity.